Jonah chapter 4. But it displeased Jonah exceedingly, and he was very angry. And he prayed unto the Lord and said, I pray thee, O Lord, was not this my saying, when I was yet in my country? Therefore I fled before unto Tarshish, for I knew that thou art a gracious God and a merciful, slow to anger, and of great kindness, and repentest thee of the evil. Therefore now, O Lord, take, I beseech thee, my life from me, for it is better for me to die than to live. Then said the Lord, Dost thou well to be angry? So Jonah went out of the city and sat on the east side of the city, and there made him a booth, and sat under it in the shadow, till he might see what would become of the city. And the Lord God prepared a gourd, and made it to come up over Jonah, that it might be a shadow over his head, to deliver him from his grief. So Jonah was exceedingly glad of the gourd. But God prepared a worm when the morning rose the next day, and it smote the gourd that it withered. And it came to pass, when the sun did arise, that God prepared a vehement east wind, and the sun beat upon the head of Jonah, that he fainted, and wished in himself to die, and said, It is better for me to die than to live. And God said to Jonah, Doest thou well to be angry for the gourd? And he said, I do well to be angry even unto death. Then said the Lord, Thou hast had pity on the gourd, for the which thou hast not wavered, neither madest it grow, which came up in the night, and perished in the night. And should not I spare Nineveh, that great city, wherein are more than 60,000 persons that cannot discern between their right hand and their left hand, and also much cattle? That concludes the book of Jonah and Jonah chapter 4. God's answer was kind of terse there, a little short, but to the point. Bless God. And we were given the sign of Jonah, that generation from Jesus, said to the Pharisees and the Sadducees, the scribes. Nothing but the sign of Jonah. Wonders how they interpreted that. Was it chapter 1, 2, 3, or 4? They interpreted it. Of course, they didn't demark it like we do with roadmaps of chapters. But for your sake and for mine, they did. So we can read it bit by bit and let each piece absorb. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Forgive me for my blabbering, but y'all have a blessed day. Ta.